Hey, what's going on, everybody on YouTube? How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine. Doing awesome, actually. So today, welcome back to another Minecraft building tips and tricks. I'm going to be showing you guys some awesome well designs that I came up with on the spot here in the 1.18 world. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Surrounded by the beautiful terrain. So let's take a look at the first well design. Before we go off and take a look at these wells, though, be sure to subscribe for more content just like this. You get all the building tips and tricks, you get the afterlife content, you get the tutorials, you get all that good stuff. If you do like any of these wells, let me know in the comments below which is your favorite. Be sure to drop a like on the video as well. Would really appreciate it. So yes, we got the trio here. The trio of wells. This is the smaller designs, I would say, using a little splash of color. This could work very well as a centerpiece of a little village or something. They're really nice. I just like how the glazed terracotta in the roofs just adds for a little splash of color and a little texture as well. It's very nice. We got a little pressure plate over here, just a little texture, a little variation, and a little bit of candles. So just to match the wells, roof color. And we got a nice contrast. We can see you got the deep slate one here. You got the stone brick and then a wooden well over here. So it just works nicely. I like it. I really like these little ones. I think they come together. They take their own shape. And the splash of color is probably my favorite part of these. Let's say you need a little bit of an upgrade, though. You need a little bit of a bigger well. You need a little bit of a bigger one. This is nice. I like this. This looks... It's just got the deep slate just really contrasts really well. Here we go. We're gonna be saying well a lot. Well. It works really nicely with this dark, kind of style of well here. The what is it? The dark oak wood. It's just so nice. I like it. And you can remember, like with the wells, it's not, you don't just build the well. You have like azalea leaves. You have barrels. You have chests around it, candles, flower pots, cauldrons off to the side. Maybe these are acting as pails of water. You see, we're also using a grindstone as well as like the wrapped up chain in a spinning wheel. We have another variation over here. And now that we can put lava in cauldrons on Java Edition, that works nice for a nether well. So you could put this in the nether and that could look pretty nice, I would say. These purple candles look so nice with the black stone. They really do something for it. I like that. I really do. Moving on down, we got a honey well. Right? So you put a little honey block. Now, obviously, you can't put honey in a cauldron. I wish you could. That'd be pretty neat. But you could put it in, surrounded by trapdoors, and it does the same effect, right? And, of course, it's the same sort of style. All these wells are the same shape. They take the same shape. They're just a slight variation between the three themes. They have three different themes going on. So you have like a standard overworld. You have sort of this nether theme, and then a bee theme, a honey theme. And you can see like you have like mossy cobble around it, moisture around the well. It just works nice. It just really does work nice. I love this. I love the honey well. I think that's one of my favorites. Moving on up to the more fancier designs and the more creative designs, I would say. They kind of go away from like the standard well shape. This is more of like a fountain, but my idea is this is sort of like a pump, right? This is a pump. It pumps out the water, and then you can take your bucket and you can scoop it from here, right? That's sort of the idea. It's a fancier, like magical type of well. You got the candles up on the pedestals over here. You got this nice little spire type of thing going on with like some leaves going around. Yeah, that's the idea. It's not sort of like, oh, you take a tip. It's like your typical, you chain down a bucket and then you pull up the water. This actually is like a pump system, like maybe like I don't know. It's just some sort of pump system. It pumps the water up and it disperses it in 4 different directions. So kind of a unique design, a more creative idea here. And I think it works nicely, and it kind of has a unique shape. I like this. This is sort of like a toxic well, a more industrial feeling well. It's pulling up sludge, maybe getting rid of some toxic waste, maybe. Or it's a slime well. Maybe you could like put this above your slime farm of some sort. I think that would be pretty cool. It's very industrial feeling. I tried to add a lot of different features to this to make it feel more industrial. You got the lightning rods acting as maybe some turning rods or something like that. Obviously using copper in here and acacia trapdoors to act as more of the industrial feeling thing. Of course, we still got chains. Those look pretty nice. And we got some dispensers and some like little stacks with a campfire underneath. Act as smoke. Still feeling a little bit industrial feeling. So very nice. Got some carpet out front here just to kind of, hey, this is a no-go zone here. Be careful, be cautious. And then some like dead plants around because this is like toxic waste almost. Or again, could be just slime. But either way, it's kind of killed the land around the well. So just a neat idea. I really like how this turned out. It's definitely unique. Moving on up the hill over here, we got this really cool fantasy design. It's very out there. Very big roof. But my idea behind this is, if you were to bring this wall out one block, you could probably live above the well. So this could double as like a house. But since I have this pushed in, you can see if we actually like bust in here, there's like no room. So you would just have to, kind of bump the walls out a little bit, but it's very livable. It could be very livable. It'd be very small, but you could do it. And you could also build this on a bigger scale. You can add on to this build and make it into a bigger house. But that was sort of the idea, is to make this sort of like a little tiny house. And in addition, you have a well. It's just to add a little bit of features to your art, to, you know, maybe a house you already have made or a house that you want to make it kind of unique. I think that's really the point here, is like you want to kind of have something a little bit unique when you're talking about wells, or just to give you a different idea, maybe a different theme on what you could build. Because down there, you know, you have your typical wells, you have your standard, but you come up here and you're like, oh, this kind of looks like a house, but it's also a well. Kind of cool. I like it a lot. I really do like this one a lot, and I love the little candles just sitting on the side. I think that adds a lot. And last but not least, this one's very similar to the ones that we seen in the beginning there, these bigger ones. But this one here is a sandstone version. So if you're building in a desert, you could definitely do that. You can see the water's dried up because it's hard to find water in the desert, and it's very dry. So I didn't put any water there on purpose, because it's just, maybe you don't have any luck that day with this well, because it's in a desert, so it's dried up. Using some campfires in the roof here. I don't usually do this, but when I do, I think that's just a really cool idea. It's a really neat idea, having campfires in your roofs, and it worked really well in this situation. Got some sea pickles over here. Act as like maybe some mini cactuses or a different type of cactus. We got a cactus in a pot over here and a little lantern off to the side. But yeah, this is so nice as well. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy all of these different well designs. I absolutely love all these. I think they turned out really cool. I really wanted to share them with you because they're some unique designs that could lead into bigger projects. So take the toxic well that we looked at, the fantasy well, the honey well, and you can really evolve on those ideas and make bigger projects. So starting with a simple well, moving up, maybe building like some industrial place, an industrial base style, maybe on an SMP or something. It all starts with a little idea, and it can move into like this big, you know, chaotic idea of different things. So that's why I want to share these with you, because it's not just a well, it's a idea, right? It's inspiration. So hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, let me know which one is your favorite down in the comments below. Also leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. And without further ado, don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you guys next time.